Okay, this is too funny. So, this wasn't supposed to happen. Please. Stuck to the net. But yeah, these are not your girls. You get to play with them temporarily, that's it. But he's all proud, like, yeah, look at my yard. Yeah, look at my house. He's got in the house and kicked around and called them in. So what we did is we pulled the black hen, that's his sister, that was Broody in the house, pulled her out and put her in a crate. We were going to put the eggs in with her, but it's like, it's quite a few days past hatch day now, because my husband really, I wanted to pull her out earlier, make sure the eggs are safe, and we didn't get that done. He wanted to wait for them to hatch and then move her, but it's been quite a few days, and so I returned to the crate finally, and I took the eggs in and I candled them, and they had started to develop, but it's probably been like a week or over that they stopped developing. So now there's only 3 left, and none of them looks like they were actually grown, especially not to full and being past hatch. So I was like, okay, I gave her some of the eggs in the incubator, but I counted those too. And there's only one of those that had, maybe 2 that looked like they had mostly developed, but I don't know that they're still alive. But I was like, okay, I'll put these in the cage with her and see if she takes them. And then we're going to take and put the 3 babies in. If she takes those, so she'll think she hatched them. But she's in the barn now, and while oh no, we'd already gotten her out and had to I had to move the water and get some of the bedding out of it that he'd picked up. Then I got some bedding into it after I'd cleaned it all out. I got some bedding in it and had to do it again. But while I was doing that, like, the hens would come over here and we're eating with him. He was telling them all about the food, so I had left the door so they could come in. But I didn't want him to get out, so he's got 3 visitors right now, and he's all like, yeah, check out the new digs, and he's so happy. But I was going to try to listen to the rooster pen again. So this is his afternoon of thinking he has hens. I feel so guilty. They're like, hey, we like you better than a little old man that's mean. He's such a gentleman. Look at him. He's so happy. Oh my goodness. Where are you going, girl? You're in my window. There's 2 of the hens that didn't come in with him. Oh, I gotta go get that over there too. I was like, yeah, come on in. It's safe. It's a nice house. But he actually did not care about taking the black hen out of there. I felt so guilty since the rest of his family is gone. He's been like so confused, but I couldn't tell, like, if they just had a really weird relationship. See, this is the rooster that was always submissive to the older rooster. And so he never really, like, we just now heard him crow for the first times, because he really didn't crow around the other rooster, and now he's all like, hey, I can be a rooster. Hey, I can show off to hens. Now that his sister is out of there. He's thinking that he's going to be a big man in town, but I was going to move the other friendly roosters over here and have a rooster pen that didn't fight. This may not work out right. I know, dude, you deserve a family. He's like, I'm cute. I'm a good little man. But his brothers and sisters, well, and you know, the buffs, mostly the buffs, his brothers got a nice little harem, but they went to 4 acres and he gets to free range, and the black hen that went with him is the queen and he's the king. And I'm loving having updates on them because they love them so. Are you gonna turn the crow off? I'd like to get a crowing video of you. Yeah, I think these hens like it here, which is sad because they're not staying here. So it's marinara and teriyaki over there, I think. Yeah, and the plans I was considering is moving. Wait a minute. Is that Peachy? Or is that Reddy? I think it's Red Hot. Yeah, it's Red Hot. Yeah, the plans are to move Meatballs and his siblings out here with these red hens. So Meatballs and marinara and teriyaki, and it's going to be a happy family. And I don't know if Parmesan and Ranch are ready to be big enough to go in with them, so I might keep them with the Wild Summers and put them in the shed. But yeah, moving everybody out and about. Flap, flap, flap. Oh goodness, girl, you fell down. Alright, are you a man yet? I got 3 hens. I did hear him when the bird in the sky was talking. I heard him alerting. He's being a good little rooster already. It's like day 2 of being able to be a rooster. Yeah. See, I liked his brother, the big rooster that I named Dr. Pepper after. But my husband always liked this one, and I named Ding Dong. Now I'm renaming him to New Improved Dr. Pepper. He's got more colors on his saddle. He's got the other colors, and my husband liked that, but I liked that Dr. Pepper was so much bigger. Like, he's our biggest rooster, and gentle. So I was thinking if I did keep breeding them, I was wanting to move the biggest one up into Caddy's place and retire him. I want to get away from the bantam roosters, man. Why do I wind up with so many bantam roosters? Except for silkies, of course. I want silkies. Those are separate than these. These I want to be full size. He's like, I'm fun size. Yeah. The bad thing about this means that the hens are going to try to be coming in here. If I put the roosters in here, make it a rooster pit. Could just move the hens in here and the roosters in there. I don't know. It's an ordeal again. But I definitely am going to be moving the ones in the barn out to the shed. So happy I can do that. He's not crowing with the rest of them, though. I'm surprised. You have hens to crow for, you know? You're supposed to join the crow off and tell all the other roosters, "Yee, I got 3 hens over here." Well, that's the rooster those hens belong to. But they're cheating on him. Like, yeah, we like you. I'm going to go see if Broody has taken the eggs or not. It looks like she's just scratching around and not going to sit on them, so we'll see. And I got to move babies out of the barn to the shed and more into the barn. I have one Silky that's scaring us to death. I thought she was dead when I found her yesterday morning. It was like the morning after my birthday, and I just had a panic, and so I spent like all yesterday like babying her, trying to figure out like everything seems to be working. She's moving. She's just moving very slow. She's not like running around. That's the thing, is like she should be running around. And this morning finally she actually walked a lot further, but it's like nothing seems off, nothing's hurt, but she's just lethargic and seems out of it. Like when I found her, she was upside down in the food bowl. They had knocked the food bowl down, and I saw just a pile of feathers in the food bowl, and I was like, oh no. And I didn't think it was a full bird. I was like, that's a piece of a bird or just a pile of feathers, and I got to figure out what happened. And then I picked up the food bowl and was trying to figure out, you know, what part of the bird it was I was seeing, because all I saw was feathers, and her feet were folded over. She was upside down on her back pretty much, and her head was tucked into the side and her feet were folded over, and I'm like, what is this? Just held her in my hand, like she was so light. It's like she's not been eating and drinking right. And then she'd gotten up and I'd watered them and they'd all drank, and she got up and walked over there to drink with them when I put her back in. So I was like, okay, she's okay. But when my husband came in that afternoon, look at those hens, they're just laying over there like, dirt bath and a view, we like this. And yeah, my husband came in when we got home, and he saw her being stepped all over. Like, it's like, yeah, something's definitely wrong, because she wasn't getting up and moving or doing anything, and everybody else was just walking all over her. Like, they weren't picking on her either. Like, you know how if there's a sick one, they'll pick on it? Not these guys. These guys just don't even pay attention and don't notice her anymore. Like, they just ignore her. So they were stepping on her, and we took her out, and I held her in my lap a lot of the night and kept her separated, gave her food and water separately. I got her to drink, but again, it's like, I think she's only drinking when I go and make her drink. So, but she's pooping. It's not blockage. I don't know what it is. It's just, she seems very weak. He says that she's skin and bones. You can feel like where their craw is full and hers is empty. So, it for a few days. I'm actually going to move the babies because that's why I'm trying to get the mama hen to take the eggs and then give her the babies. Those babies that I hatched in the incubator. There's only 3 of them that survived after the big mama left the 10 eggs and I brought them in. I also candled most of those. I candled all of them now, but yeah, only one of them had developed fully, and that's one that I'm trying to get Broody mama to take, but I don't know if it's still alive. And all I can do is hope, and hopefully she'll take those 3 babies, but I'm still happy I brought those babies in and hatched them. And I don't know why so many didn't make it, but a lot of them didn't seem to have started either, so maybe not all of them were fertilized. Who knows? Look at these babies. Oh. They say they can move in here. Oh. It's like, yeah, girls, yeah. I'm sorry to break your plans, man. Well, we're hoping to get another coop yard, but that was mainly because we're gonna have the Wellsummers and the Wyandottes, and I tell you what, maybe I can move those into the front too, and maybe you can have a family out here too. We'll see about it. Because we're going to have meatballs back here. We have to share the yard with meatballs, but you can have a coop yard and some hens maybe. Depends how many roosters we wind up with. You're a good rooster. But those are meatballs hens because they're marinara and meatballs that go together, right? Yeah? Well, I hope y'all are having a great day. I'm going to go back to the barn, get back to work. Flap, flap, flap. I think they're happy. Surprised he didn't crow for them though. Look, she's preening. You should tell her she's beautiful. Yeah? You're shy? How can you be shy now? Telling that truck, yeah, you better leave. Come on, you should crow too. It's like, woman, you're videoing me. I'm not going to do it. Flap, flap, flap. Look at Mr. Shy Guy. He's going to go do the dance for them. Wait for your escort. Oh, you're just eating? Okay, I'll go back to the other girls. Yeah, you can lay an egg in there. Nope. Don't lay an egg in there. Scratch down there. Trying really hard to get them to come over and eat. I was like, I cooked this special for you. It's wet food because it had rained this morning, and I had to put food in there. Just wasn't that much water, and it was like, my chickens like having wet food. She's looking at the house again. Is she gonna go lay an egg? I like that doghouse because the lids lift up on both sides. I can pop it up and get the eggs out. I don't like that it's such cheap, thin material, but it does work. Yes, that's good food. Yes, they should eat it. Yes, sir. I keep saying I'm going to go back to the barn. He keeps being cute. Yes, you are. Surprised he doesn't crow. Wish he would crow for us. Alright, peace, loving chickens, y'all.